Hey everyone! One consideration for all policies is what outside support can we leverage to increase the benefit or decrease the cost of the policy. One institution that is an option for low and middle income countries is the World Bank. So in this video, I'm going to explore how the World Bank can help a policy and what the costs of that help are. So let's dive right in. The World Bank, established in 1944 as part of the Bretton Woods Conference, which established the post-World War II international monetary system, is an international financial institution aimed at reducing poverty and fostering sustainable development in low and middle income countries. It comprises 5 different institutions, the 2 most relevant being the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, the IBRD, and the International Development Association, the IDA. The IBRD provides loans to middle-income and creditworthy low-income countries, while the IDA provides concessional loans and grants to the world's poorest countries. So, at its core, the World Bank aims to promote sustainable development by providing financial and technical assistance to member countries. It achieves this by funding projects through loans, grants, and concessional financing. World Bank loans allow countries to have access to financing, lower their borrowing costs by offering favorable terms, and encourage others to invest in the project by increasing creditworthiness and overall investor confidence. Grants and concessional financing have all these same benefits without the worry of having to pay back the loan in part or in full. Types of projects that the World Bank is involved in include infrastructure development, so investing in projects to support the basic infrastructure of developing nations. Types of infrastructure include transportation, such as the Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor project in India, energy, such as the Noor Concentrated Solar Power Complex in Morocco, water supply and sanitation, urban development, such as the Metro Manila Flood Management Project in the Philippines, and telecommunications. Secondly, the World Bank invests in projects related to social development, so projects aimed at increasing human capital and reducing poverty. Included in this would be investments in education, such as the Punjab Education Sector Project in Pakistan, healthcare, such as the Health Sector Development Program in Ethiopia, social safety net, gender equality, and community development. And third, the World Bank invests in projects related to environmental protection, so supporting initiatives for sustainable natural resource development and combating climate change. Initiatives include renewable energy development, such as the Atacama Solar Project in Chile, forest conservation and sustainable land management, such as the Amazon Region Protection Areas Program in Brazil, climate resilience and adaptation, water resource management, and pollution control and environmental cleanup. So as you can see, these projects are designed to promote economic growth and improve living conditions in developing countries. However, the assistance does not come without its own cost for countries. So starting with the environmental and social costs. World Bank funded projects sometimes lead to environmental degradation, displacement of indigenous communities, and violations of human rights. In other words, all the costs associated with the project that are not financial in nature still exist. And sometimes developing nations are not properly equipped to handle those costs. The second cost is conditionalities. And this is probably the main critique you'll see of the World Bank. The World Bank imposes policy conditions on borrowing countries. That is, borrowing countries must adopt certain policies in order to get access to World Bank financing, policies such as privatization and austerity measures. This undermines national sovereignty and can lead to problems such as increased inequality. So ultimately, the costs of whatever the policy condition are costs that the borrowing country will have to incur. Of course, the World Bank would also argue that they're also going to get the benefits of whatever that policy condition are. So the third cost is funding. While not a cost to recipient countries, it is worth pointing out that the main source of funding for the World Bank is contributions from its 189 member countries. Each member country must raise these monies somehow, and that's going to come with its own cost. So overall, by providing funding for projects, the World Bank greatly reduces the financial cost to countries and allows developing countries to invest in important projects. But the question for many governments is, do these benefits outweigh the costs of conditionalities and the other costs? Let me know in the comments if you think getting financial support from the World Bank is worth these costs. But that's it from me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.